Hey guys, Soncerae here. So, if we have some issues with the stream, that's my bad. It's the Wi-Fi in the building. If you can't see me clear, or you can't hear me, or whatever the case is, I've been, reading my comment section, and a lot of people have been feeling some type of way because me and the moderators have been deleting comments. I told you guys a million times, and I've said it inside of my comment section. I've said it in the description box. I've said it on a live stream. Literally, you will get your ass timed out if you disrespect anybody. So people are getting deleted and blocked, and they're getting mad as shit. You don't want to hear somebody else's opinion. Nah, it's like, yo, we grown here. If you can't express yourself without being ignorant, you don't deserve to be here. Hey, Rika. So also inside of the comment section is about a bunch of comments about single mothers and what's the behavior of a single mother, what's typical of a single mother. And so I wanted to see if you guys wanted to have a conversation about that. I'm actually warming me up some food. And around 2 o'clock, I'm supposed to do a one-on-one with Tommy. And we're going to see how that goes. I don't know. I don't know if he's definitely going to follow through with it. But we definitely were planning on having a live stream today, me and Tommy, today. So we'll see how that goes, We agreed to respect each other, but let's see if, both of us can stick to that. Of course, he's had his negative perspectives about me, and I've had my negative perspectives about him in the past. And yes, he is very, very rude sometimes. He's very ugly sometimes. He's very, Tommy. And here's the thing about Tommy. We all know that's how he is. Hey, Montel. We all know that's how he is, so we shouldn't be surprised. No one should be surprised if Soncerae and Tommy get onto this live stream in the next hour and all hell breaks loose. Okay? Just think about that. Let's not be, let's not be naive here. There's a possibility that me and Tommy could get into that live stream and get ridiculous, okay? Everybody I've been telling people, just the closest people to me, I've been telling them within the past couple of hours, and everybody's like, I want to see this. I want to see you and Tommy discuss, what's going on with you and Priest, because for some reason, Tommy has people believe in one thing when it's another. And we're just going to clear up everything and maybe, help some other people who may be watching. I mean, maybe help out a single mother, help out a black father, or whatever, comes out of that. But I wanted you guys to, sit and talk with me about typical single mother behavior. But I'm going to go get my lasagna right quick because I just warmed it up and y'all heard the beep. So hold on one second. All right, so okay, so hold on for a second. Hold up, wait. Had to rip something off the wall. Okay. All right. So we're going to see how this thing goes with me and Tommy. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know how that's going to go. But we'll see. Everyone has been wanting Tommy and I to talk. So that's what we're going to do. People think that me not getting an abortion is a typical single mother behavior or typical black bitches behavior because I quote unquote knew or know that this man doesn't want a baby. It would have been smart to tell me that he didn't want a baby before I got pregnant, but who wants to rehash that? He and I also spoke about abortion. He never wanted me to get one, so another reason I didn't want to get one. I wouldn't get one for a man anyway, because it's not what I want for me. You know, fuck him. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that. Art, I'm not gonna move to Michigan with you. I don't know you. You're a stranger. Come on now. I just got into a bad situation with a man I thought I knew. I'm not about to move in with a complete stranger. I know you have an extra room, and that's nice, but I don't know you. I don't know you. I just know you from YouTube. It's not like you know. I don't know that you not like priests. I don't know that. You want me to YouTube, Marquise? You want me to YouTube the whole move to Michigan with Art? I'm not moving to Michigan. Hopefully, well, maybe this thing with me and oh, you're a woman. Oh, that stuff cheesy. Oh, you're a woman? Get out of here. You still could be crazy. Or you could just be telling me that you're a woman. I don't know you're a woman. I don't even see your picture. You can be entertaining title it moving with a stranger. You want me to YouTube me moving to Michigan with one of my subscribers. Thanks for checking me out, Anthony. None of you guys are talking about the topic, though. You right, Atlanta Angel 84. If I got an abortion, they would still drag me. If I don't get an abortion, they'll drag me. If I put them on child support, they'll drag me. If I don't put them on child support, they'll drag me. Doesn't matter. You know? If I would have said, fuck this nigga, he broke, I don't want to date him, they would have drugged me. Because black men, like, sick of women not giving them, you know, a chance. I gave him a chance, so. This is so good. Well, it could be that I'm just pregnant and I'm, like, hungry. Or it could be that I just love this lasagna. It's, like, so good. But I think as a black woman, we get drugged regardless. I know your email address, Art. You should have put your email address right there. You might get trolls. They're gonna email you like, don't try to help that bitch, Soncerae. That fat whale. Look at her, she's eating. The fat bitch is eating on her YouTube channel. She's a fucked up person. Look, she's eating food. Like, we all don't eat food. What's funny is I don't have any moderators in my chat today. I probably have my moderators come in at 5. Whoa. Unbiased truth. It's out of line to have the daughter of another man texting your BF. Who's the daughter of another man and talking about cussing him out? Fuck out of here. Shut the hell up. Let me tell you something about my daughter. She's been on my channel plenty of years. She's spoken to plenty of men before. About plenty of men. And my daughter is damn near 18. My daughter know how to handle herself. I haven't been in a serious relationship with a man in a really long time. And me sitting down having that conversation with my daughter was my business. And she know how to handle her shit. She wasn't handling my business. She was handling how she felt about her relationship with him. Because he promised her some shit that I didn't even know. He promised her some shit. So fuck whoever feels some type of way about that. It ain't about you. She wanted to deal with him. So I gave her chance. No, her father, no. Her father, no. Anytime I get in a relationship with a man on a serious level, which I hadn't in 10 years, my daughter has always had the phone number in case of emergency. So if he and I was out somewhere and she couldn't get in touch with me, and she needed to get in touch with me, she could call him. He was planning on being in my life. He not some random nigga I just picked up off the street. This was a nigga I was supposed to be marrying. This was a man that I was supposed to be building a future with. He would have eventually been her stepfather. Why the fuck wouldn't she have his phone number? You people are stupid. Them two have been around each other plenty of times. I'm not wrong about that. I'm not wrong about letting my daughter talk to him. Fuck you. My daughter had her own personal feelings. She wanted to express some shit to him, and she wanted to cuss him out. And I see why she wanted to cuss his ass out. There's a lot of people that want to cuss his ass out. But I wouldn't let her do that. So fuck anybody who has a problem with it. The way I handle my shit is the way I handle my shit. I don't ask you guys to teach me nothing about handling my life. I don't encourage you to do what I do, so don't you try to encourage me to do what you do. I handle my shit different. And by my daughter learning early on what's going on, she not going to grow up and do some fucked up shit. Because I honestly believe that if my mother and father would have took the time to teach me about relationships and the shit I needed to know, I would have avoided a lot of bullshit. So my daughter is smart because of the shit that I done showed her. Now, she has a right to talk to a man that was going to be her stepfather. She has a right to want to talk to a man that she was building her own, like, family-oriented relationship with. And he had to explain to her. And that's what the fuck he was supposed to do. Them two were supposed to talk about that. So, fuck anybody who feels otherwise. Like, just because y'all hide y'all shit from y'all kids, fuck I look like. I don't hide shit from my daughter. I don't lie to my daughter. I teach my daughter the real shit. I teach her she could get in a situation like this. I teach her how to communicate. That's the problem. Y'all don't know how to communicate with each other. She wanted to talk to that man weeks ago. And I told her to hold down. Get your feelings in order first. Didn't speak to him. And that's exactly what she did. It's not little. It's actually pretty big. My lasagna is pretty big. But yeah, so my daughter has an awesome father, very understanding father. My daughter's father sat down with me. My daughter's father has sat down with me 3 times and had a conversation. Since me and Priest broke up, my daughter's father has sat down with me 3 times. Okay? And tried to get me to figure out a solution for me and Priest. My daughter's father is like 40, I don't know, 45. Okay? And my daughter's father sat down with me before I met Priest and said to me, Soncerae, I think you should build with somebody. So the next person that you date, give them a chance. Okay? This is my daughter's father said. So I met Priest. I gave Priest a chance. Now that Priest and I broke up, my daughter's father is still very, like, still my friend. So now that me and Priest broke up, he sat down and talked to me. On Thanksgiving, we sat down and talked about Priest for 2 hours. My daughter's father is a very, very open-minded man as well. He knows that Dominique had been spending time with him. It's plenty of times me, Dominique, and Priest went out places. I did a mukbang video before. Mukbang video. Stephanie, one of my moderators, asked me to do one, so I did one. Kendra, I see most of my comments, but I can tell you when I start reading the comment, this is what I do. I start reading the comment, right? That first sentence, if you don't say something respectful in that first sentence, I don't even finish reading it. If that sentence start off with somebody calling me out my name or saying something ridiculous, I just delete it and move on. Like I said, I'm pretty comfortable with people disagreeing with me. I mean, people have been doing that my whole life. But, you know, when people call me out my name or some shit like that, it's more trolls than anything in my comment section. It's not people. It's like trolls. It's like fake profiles. Because I go to each profile to check it out. I go to see if, you know, the people who or writing me comments, I go see if they have an actual channel. And most of them, it's not even a real channel. They don't have any content. They don't have any subscribers. They don't have anything. It's just a channel somebody just randomly made up to troll me. That happens more than anything. Like right now, I'm looking at my comment section. Somebody put on why I'm pro-life. On my pro-life video, he put fucking nasty ass whore. This is what he put. And the name on the damn profile is called Nothing. No, literally, it's called Nothing. And it's just a person. People do that all the time. Why are you not working from my room? I am working from my room. I don't know who told you that. I'm a graphic designer. I do logos and graphics. I do that from my room. I don't go anywhere to do that. But I would like some more money. I'm the type of person, listen, when I met Priest, I had 4 sources of income. I'm the type of person, I like money. I like stability, so I work more than one job. Oh, excuse me. What? I didn't read that. AEC. Question. I was in that position where a potential relationship failed. We were about to be married also. Both of us got each other's name tattooed on us. Now what should I do? Get that shit removed and move on? Get back to work, Anthony. I appreciate you checking me out for the little bit of time that you did. This is some good ass lasagna. Date a new person with the same name. Date a new person with the same name. Well, you gotta tell the person that you got the tattoo to begin with. They ain't gonna like that your name, another man's name is tattooed on you. Like I have Lloyd. Lloyd, that's the last guy I was engaged to. Lloyd. It's tattooed on my finger. And I haven't removed it. I just leave it there because the tattoo pretty. You know, I could probably cover it so it can say something else. Clarence Ray, well, you can look on my channel and now you know I'm not about trolling nobody. I wouldn't do that to nobody. Yeah, that's stupid. Like, I like talking to people that are actually people. Not people that just want to pretend they something else so they can say something to me. Oh my God. Let me turn on my fan. Hold on, because I'm hot. Okay. Pregnant lady coming back. Ah! Okay. When people do that, it's very rude and disrespectful. It is rude and disrespectful. That's why I just block them and keep it moving. It's like I know what they're doing. They're trying to make me feel some type of way, but it's not going to work. Because it's hard to get me to feel some type of way. It's hard to get me to be like, oh, somebody insulted me. Because I don't give a fuck about what people think. You know, when you tell me something that I can use that's beneficial for my life, I'll use that. Oh, excuse me, but if you contact me talking to some bullshit, I'm going to block that shit all the way out. And if you say something that I disagree with, and I disagree with you, I disagree with you in front of everybody. And then if you don't know how to shut up and keep that shit, you know, cool, I block you. Just like I did dude that was talking to me about my daughter. My daughter got this under control. That motherfucker intelligent as hell. Then why you ask us to finance your lifestyle? Because I need more money. I'm not asking you to finance my lifestyle, asshole. Asking people to help me move from here to California. I don't need anybody to finance my lifestyle. I need people to help me with the move. Moving from one state to the other side of the country It's a lot of work. So in order for you to be a part of the solution, donate. That's it. Smart ass comments, they don't help. That's why I don't pay them attention. My family is in California. That's why Cali. That's where my family is. And Silicon Valley. I'm an IT, so once I have the baby, I want to be able to have a solid employment. And plus, I don't want to grow up. I don't want my child to grow up in Atlanta, especially with only one parent. If he's going to have one parent and I'm going to be his only parent, we're going to live in a place that's not poverty stricken. And Atlanta is one of those places. I've been here 17 years. I just don't see this being a place where I would like to raise a child. Wellness, I'm working for it. See, this type of shit, talking about I'm on YouTube begging for financial help. Fuck off. Why are you here? Fuck off. Fuck off. You don't like what I'm doing? Don't watch the videos, asshole. What? I don't understand. People don't like what I do. Why the fuck are you here? I'm not gonna stop asking for help simply because you don't like it. Fuck off. People that want to help can help. My daughter's not coming to California until she finishes school. Until she graduates from high school. She would like to stay here with her father. She doesn't want to jump to another high school. You know, she's been at the same high school. If you want to donate, you can go to Soncerae.com and click on donate. I have a donation link. But I have to find it to go put it in the chat. But yeah, you go to Soncerae.com and it's a tab on there that says donate. And if you would like to donate, you can. If you don't, that's fine too. I'm not going to be offended. I think people think I'll be offended. Nah. The people that are financially stable and the people that want to donate to the baby and all of this stuff, you can. That's what I'm asking for. Plus, you help with Block 11, my magazine, that I've been trying to start back up because I stopped fucking around with Priest. I told you, that nigga drug me down on a lot of levels. But yeah, if you go to Soncerae.com and you click on donate, you can donate to my nonprofit, Block 11 magazine. And that money will go towards, you know, my move as well. Because all of that is like one thing. My family is helping. Just because I'm asking for donations doesn't mean my family isn't helping. Again, Candy Manning. And I just hate having to repeat the same shit over and over and over. It's like over and over and over. But I could always tell when I'm dealing with somebody who didn't take the time to watch the channel. They just came here for the fucking drama. It's so weird. So listen, anyone who's confused about my job or how I work, I had 4 sources of income when I met Priest. That means I had 4 jobs. Okay. And then when I got sick with pregnancy, it was very, very difficult to work. So I had to slow down on working. And now I'm just now starting to pick up, which is still kind of hard to pick it up because I'm still pregnant. But I'm unable to go and work a regular job, meaning leave where I'm at, go to an office, you know, do regular IT work because it's a lot of moving around. And I can't do that right now because I'm pregnant. So now that I'm pregnant and Priest is not here to help, I have to help myself. And I have to ask for donations. So I ask for them. People that don't want to give them, that's fine. People that want to give them, that's fine too. Does my family help me? Yes, my family does. But my family is in California. They're not here in Atlanta. So my family helps me pay with everyday living. But it still is going to take me a lot to move me and all of my things to California. So that's what I'm doing. And the only people that got something negative to say about it or think it's a problem is ignorant ass black people for some reason. You know what I mean? It's a lot of white people out there who are like, you know what? I feel you. Then I got people out there who went through some struggles on their own before and I helped them out, so they support me. So, you know, how it goes. Candy, let me tell you something right now. Take your ass to my channel and do Priest plus Ray so you can catch up on what the fuck is going on, because clearly you don't know what the fuck is going on. Clearly you done missed the memo. I don't have any family members in Mrs. Young. I don't have any family members in Atlanta. Moving from Atlanta to California is expensive. That is what's expensive. Like, people keep saying, oh, it's going to be expensive in Cali. No. Getting me and all of my things over to California is going to be the expensive part. So that's what we're working on. My mother's trying to get me there earlier. So we're working on that. But just how I got bills and shit, my family got bills and shit too. Like, they not going to stop paying their bills and shit, and then they ain't going to be stable fucking around with me. So, you know, when I go to my followers or my subscribers or my supporters and I say, hey, give me $3, and motherfuckers make it a big deal. It's like, you know, then people are like, well, why aren't you on food stamps? Well, why aren't you on Medicaid? Why aren't you on welfare? Do you know how long that would take me? Like, I really got to sign up for that stuff. And if I'm going to sign up for that shit, it's going to be in California. You feel me? Like, I need to get to California, then sign up for that shit. I don't want to be signing up for that here. I don't want to sign up for anything here. I'm trying to get out of here. I think that's what people missing. They're missing the whole big scheme of things, which is Soncerae is trying to leave Atlanta. Soncerae does not want to stay in Atlanta at all. Like, I don't want to be here. And the goal was always to move to California. I was just waiting for Dominique to get out of high school. And then I was kind of waiting for a priest to, you know, decide what he wants to do, because there was no certainty that he was going to keep his job, because he's temporary at his job. So it was like, okay, well, if you keep your job, since you like your job, I'll stay here. You know, if they hire you on permanently, I'll stay here. If they don't, then me and you can go to California. Marie, thank you, Atlanta Angel. I hope I get this sooner too. I had one abortion and regret to this day. Oh, so I get being pro-life. However, why not consider adoption? I have. Marie, I need you to go watch this playlist. It's called Priest Plus Ray. Inside of it, I talk about adoption like 100 times. I talked about adoption yesterday, and the day before that, and the day before fucking that. It's like, go check out the playlist. Girl, leave Atlanta. I would not listen. Leave Atlanta. I don't want my child living here. He'll have a better life. My child is not gonna have a better life in the foster system. My child is not gonna have a better life hopping from family to family to family. Okay? Just because I put him up for adoption doesn't mean he's gonna just find a family immediately. That's not how it works. Okay? So my thing is, instead of focusing so much on adoption, how about I just get my shit together so I can be a better mother for him and take care of myself? And the first thing I can do to get that shit done is to get my ass out of Atlanta. That makes sense to me. Working on myself, that makes sense to me. Like, all this other shit everybody's talking about, adoption, abortion, you know, basically not taking care of my responsibilities and just, you know, shit like that. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to get myself better. And the best way to do that is to take my ass to California, because number one, that's where my family is. Number two, that's where Silicon Valley is, and I'm in IT. So I'm trying to get my shit together for that. Get my shit together. Sounds like a better plan than abortion, adoption. Because I was doing fine before I was with the nigga. It ain't like, like the nigga did not improve my life. What he did was make the shit worse. So now that that's over and he's gone, I don't have to deal with him. I'm done with that. I could be done with him and done with, I'm not trying to be in relationships and shit either. So nobody has to worry about that. I was in a foster home. It's not fun. Yeah, it's not fun. Personally, I don't think adoption or abortion is a good idea. But, adoption would be nice if someone was to take my baby immediately. There's no guarantee that someone's going to take my baby immediately. You know what I mean? He's going to end up in a foster care system, and I don't want that. He'll be even more fucked up. Trust in God and it will work out. Now let's talk about trusting in God. Trusting in God. Someone was talking to me about that earlier. Talking about, girl, you gonna find your Boaz. Right now, I'm not Christian, but I'm aware of Christianity because I used to be a minister, right? So I said, when I met priests, everything was about spirituality. Everything was about God. Everything was about how I felt God was pulling him closer to me. Because it wasn't that I was looking for a relationship or anything like that. Priests came, and I really just wasn't even, on that mindset. And then priests came, and it kind of changed everything, and it felt very spiritual to me. So I said to this lady, priest brought God into my life. Because priest brought God into my life. God brought priest into my life, okay? So how do you explain what's happened to us? And she said something about the devil. And I said, well, y'all can't keep blaming everything on the devil. At some point, you got to be like, okay, God, why would you even let the devil even get close enough to me for us to even be in this situation? You see what I'm saying? And I always hear about, when I tell people, how spiritual I thought our situation was. What's up, Sparkles? When I tell people, that situation, and I tell them how close, it felt like it was a spiritual thing and it had something to do with God. When I tell people this, they say to me that it's the devil that broke us up. And I'm sitting there like, at some point, y'all got to stop blaming stuff on the devil and start questioning why to be even close to the devil. Candy Manning. Okay, let's block Candy Manning because she's still not understanding. So I told y'all I don't have patience. I have I have zero patience for grown-ups. If you grown enough to come into this chat, be grown enough to talk to me. And when I tell you to go do your research, go do that shit and come back later with some shit that's valuable to the damn chat, or I'm gonna block you. Okay, if you come in here, you don't know what's going on, and I say, listen, I think you should go watch a playlist so you can catch up with everybody else, then do that. If you don't do that, trust me having zero patience will just hit the block button. Like it's not boop, 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 boop. I have zero patience. Like, I shit you not. Like, it's not there. Especially since I've been pregnant. You're dealing with a pregnant woman. Okay? Both adoption and abortion are sometimes necessary and viable alternatives for women who have unplanned or unwanted pregnancies. That's very true, Eric. I want my baby, though. Okay? Everybody. I want my baby. He ain't got to want it. Fuck him. I want my baby. Okay? So I'm going to get my shit together. So we won't need him, though. Damon, your strength. That's why he showed it to you. Okay. I'm getting tired of these tests. I don't need to be tested anymore. I've been tested till I can't take it anymore. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I've already been tested enough. Those days need to be over really soon. Mrs. Young, I believe sometimes people are brought into your life for a season, and for you to gain experience and strength, it doesn't mean nothing. because it looks bad now that it is, not that it won't get better. Oh, not that it won't get better. There will be a lesson learned. You get a blessing out of it from your baby as your gifts and the lesson. Don't understand that statement. Do you mean myself? Nah. I prayed a lot over my relationship. Even when we were breaking up, I prayed a lot over our relationship. I was very good to this man, regardless of how much he tries to depict me as this ugly person. I know the truth, and so does he. The Most High gave instructions. We have free will to follow or not. Self-accountability and responsibility is key. Got it. Okay. For all you biblical folks in here, I'm Buddhist, so I have a very, very different set of instructions when it comes to life. Marie can understand that hormones. Yeah, my hormones are going crazy. Like, if I ain't had no patience before, I definitely ain't got that shit now. I ain't even going front. Like, I literally am like, huh. You know what I mean? Like, it's easy for me to, write somebody off and to dismiss them. It's very easy. It's very, very easy. Thank you, Howard, for the congratulations. Elephant, your baby will always need a dad, even if you get it together, which you will. Dads and mothers are so important. Like I said in the previous video that I'm sure you was in, Elephant, I talked about how my child, the reason why California is also a better place is because he'll have positive male figures there. See, he won't have any positive male figures in his life if I keep him here. If I take him to California, it will be positive male figures inside of my family he can be around. That will help assist. And they've already felt comfortable. They already know. They're already ready to stand their ground. It's positive men there. I don't have to, look hard. Sparkles. You have made it clear you want the baby. Why don't people listen? Girl, I don't know. Like, me and my admins be sitting here talking about how I got to keep repeating stuff over and over again because there's so many new people coming to the channel because of drama. They're not really my solid supporters and subscribers. I don't know. It's people out there that still don't believe I'm pregnant. And how many times have I shown my baby bump in a damn live stream? I even posted proof of pregnancy. And people are still not believing that shit. Like, that shit is crazy. Okay? I don't know. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, I'll be doing a live stream with Tommy at like 2. He's setting up right now. So he and I will be on his channel in a minute. Beware. That shit could go sideways. It's Tommy, remember? It's Tommy. Remember, I got 0 patience. I'm like, the hormones going crazy. So if something go crazy, don't be surprised. Religious Mika, not a religious person. Just don't do God is the blame or the devil. People are to blame. I don't do God is the blame. People is the blame. But when people come to me and talk to me about God and the devil all the time, I'm like, at some point, you got to start really questioning that shit. Like, how accurate that shit is to me. Like, I have a strong faith in God. Trust me, I do. But I feel like everything is energy too. So I can bring negative energy to me just as much as I can bring positive energy to me. And I remember how positive my relationship with Priest was at first. And then I remember him becoming very, very negative. But yes, I have very, very strong, very educated, successful men in California waiting for me there in my family. So I'll be okay. Yes, Sparkles, I'll be on with Tommy in a few minutes. It's supposed to be at 2 o'clock. Elephant, you agree, but I just agree with Soncerae that all parents and not good parents, not all parents are not good parents to be involved. Being the biological father doesn't make you a dad or vice versa. Yes, I think people think because a man, voluntarily gives his sperm, that must mean he's going to be a good father. I don't think that Priest is going to be a good father. I did initially. I really did. But then after I got pregnant and I saw, you know, a side of him that this was disturbing, I wouldn't put my child around him. Clarence Ray, I remember I ran across your challenge 2011 and I think I've been watching you ever since. Oh, you mean my channel? Okay. Little girl, I keep calling her a little girl. I don't look at her as a little girl anymore. She's 17. Um and she makes her own decisions, and she makes some good decisions sometimes, and she makes teenage decisions sometimes. But in regards to relationships, she thinks very maturely than her friends. Like when I hear them sitting around talking about boys and stuff, and to hear my daughter, well, my daughter is so much wiser and smarter than them. And I think it's because I've always been honest with my daughter about my relationships. I've always told her, like, what parents tend to do, what mothers tend to do with their daughters, is they don't tell their daughters their relationships. They think she's in a child's place, so she shouldn't know, you know, what's going on with mommy. But see, I don't do that. I tell my daughter, I be like, listen, when I start dating a guy, I be like, girl, I'm dating such and such. She be like, what? I be like, what? She be like, well, what do you like about him? I be like, this, and this, and that. She be like, what? Okay, does he have such and such? And we talk like she's my girlfriend, okay, at first. And then I start talking to her about talk to her mother and daughter. And then with Priest, when I realized I started being with Priest, that I was going to literally be with Priest, I sat down and I talked to her. And I said, okay, mommy's dating somebody, and I'm thinking about taking him seriously. And, you know, I said to Priest, you know, my daughter's going to be around, so, you know, like, you two got to figure this out. Okay. You and Priest look so happy. I know somebody emailed me today and asked me, how come it looks so real? How could something that looks so loving and real turn out this way? What happened? He asked me, was it a facade? He said, were y'all two pretending? I said, no. Like, some stuff you just can't pretend. Like, that shit looks so real. I don't know how he was faking it the whole time. I don't know how. Ray, why do people feel they can judge others? People every day on this earth has done things we regret or even ashamed of. We have skeletons, big and small, in our closets. Well, I think people judge me because they're afraid to put their skeletons and their secrets and shit out there. And me, I express myself. I'm not afraid. When I tell you I don't give a fuck what people think, I prove it by telling y'all shit. Because a lot of the shit I tell people, the average person is not going to tell y'all this. But me, I want people to learn. I want people to, you know, learn a lesson. And understand that you can survive it. You can learn. You can make the mistake and move forward. You still be alive. I mean, even if you don't tell people your secrets, somebody judging you somewhere. So if they're going to judge you regardless, why not? Mrs. Young, well, I wish you all the best, and I hope that everything works out for you. Thank you very much. When I have a few extra, I would do it with email. Email free. If you want to do that, you can. Sparkles, I think that too. Maybe Priest will change his mind when the baby is born. Maybe he's scared because it's his firstborn. I don't know. I've stopped trying to figure Priest out. Because people keep asking me, what happened? Do you know? I mean, maybe this and maybe that. I stopped trying to figure Priest out. I stopped, especially after yesterday and that shit he told my daughter. Told my daughter that I lied on him. So we still sitting here trying to figure out what was lied about. You said you didn't want the baby. You said you didn't want to be in a relationship anymore. You said you wanted to be with your ex. This is all true. So, I don't know. But y'all tune in to Tommy's channel, okay? And we can talk from there. Or y'all can ask questions up in there. All right? Peace out.